Afternoon and welcome back to another Supercoach video. This week we have the round one review for BBL. We actually did pretty good. We top 3% with a score of 1,182. So we take that absolutely. Obviously the goal is the round 3 weekly, which is coming up. So I'm looking to bring in a few players, and then I've done the math on the notepad here, which I'll show once I've done my trades for this week, as next game's in a few hours. So I did make some late changes. I scrapped Billings for Pearson, which turned out to be pretty good, and I brought Johnson up to Kuhneman. Kuhneman? He scored 93. It was fantastic. I got my Jeep. I thought, yeah, I just like him, so I kept him around. He'll be playing this week, and then trading for the round 3 for next week. But yeah, those are the late changes. I made them with like a minute 20 to go. Well, the Heat and Renegades game, about a minute 20. So that's what we did. That's what I did. So going through the team, Jay Clark 162. Man scored a ton, which was beautiful. Off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure it's the first ton of the BBL for this season. I might actually be wrong there, but I know he definitely made a ton. So he was fantastic for us. He did his job fantastically. Sanger, disappointing. 54. That's it's pretty dog shit. What was his? How much did he lose? Oh, he lost 10k. Yeah, I was tossing it up between Sanger and was it Russo? They both went dog shit. So yeah, that wasn't the the biggest problem we had. The Stoin down here. We'll get to him in a sec. Johnny Sins 92. He was fantastic. He did his job perfectly. How much did he go up? No, 4k. No, it could have been better than. I actually thought it'd be better than that, but we'll take it. The 92 in that second game, beautiful. Done his job. Keeping him around for another week. I'm keeping him around. Hale 16, dog shit. Average of 8. He lost money. And Stoin double ducks, didn't bowl. I think he had COVID as well. I think it actually turned out that he was sick. I'm not sure if it was COVID, but turned out he was sick. I mean, you expect at least 1 point, right? But that's why he's cheap. So yeah, he sucks. Jay Brown opened the batting, only got a 17, but 42k, went up $700. That's still, it's better than nothing. I think he probably, not 100% sure, but he might be going out for Renshaw. I think Renshaw was out due to illness or something. I could be wrong. Might have been injury, but I know that he was out. So just a 42k player, just having there. Connolly, I don't know anything about the Perth Scorchers, to be honest. He might play, he might not, but people like him. They had him in their team, so chuck him on field if he's definitely playing. Matt Short, 180 with an average of 90. He was beautiful. Did his job with the bat. I think he took a few wickets too. I think. But yeah, I mean, you have a look at the team here, like bowlers, crispy stuff. I live and breathe bowlers, and that is why I pay out for bowlers. That's what we'll be doing. So Short, averaging 90 over 2 games. Rashid Khan, 102. The average of 51, so they didn't even really get a crack because they broke a record. Slammed the shit out of Sydney Thunder. Like they only got, was it 35? I think it was 34 runs or something like that. Actually, it might even be less than that. No, it was 15. Yeah, I thought it was 15. Yes, Sydney Thunder with the bat scored 15. Their third highest scorer was extras. That's terrible. Great to watch though. Not if you owned, well, any of them. 'Cause they all went out pretty quick. But yeah, Rashid Khan didn't even get a bowl. Him and Siddle owners would be in a lot more pain than Khan owners. Maybe if you even own both. But yeah, neither of them got a bowl. So that was funny. So good. Sam's 128. He did well with the ball. I think he went out for 2 or something, or 1. 64 average, he went up in coin. That's just what we like to see. Bolt went down a couple bucks. Had him as the VC. I thought, he's not going to be here for long. Might just show up, destroy the field, and then leave. Didn't really do that. 51.5 average, but we'll take that. He's going this week. And Farouk, or Fazfar, I call him. 184, nearly cracked the double ton. With an average of 92, I think he's got a break even of like -5 or something, -4. Seriously considering him as vice captain. No, sorry, considering him as captain and having a Scorchers player, which will be a bowler. I'm not going to touch batsman with the C or VC. So, yeah, and Mudjeep, 21, pretty average game from him, but hopefully he can turn it around this week. Versus the Thunder, who knows how they are going to go. And Kuhneman, 93, it was fantastic. I think he took 3 wickets. Decent econ as well, so yeah, fantastic. So he'll be on field for next week. I can't imagine him not getting 4 overs again. So yeah, that's how the team went for this week. So trades for this week, getting rid of me stars players. Now I probably wouldn't suggest getting rid of Stoin if you're playing for the season long game, unless he's out for this week or something with illness or whatever. But I mean, I'm only here for another week, so I want to get the good players on the field, and Stoin is dog shit. And we're going to use my 4th trade. I'm actually going to get rid of a Thunder batsman. Like, again, this is all for fun. Normally you'd probably maybe drop Lynn, Mudjeep maybe, but I want them both on field. I'm getting rid of Hales. I'm going to downgrade him just to a 42k player, just so I can bank some cash, because this is the plan of attack. Did the workings out. So I'm going to bring in Baisley to go on the batting spot. Bartlett, the dud, I'm going to bring him in. I don't know what happened that first game, and hopefully that also deters people from bringing him in for the round 3 week if they are also going for weekly. Stickity, I'll bring him in as well. That's fine. And maybe Renshaw as a bat if he gets a gig. Maybe. If not, I'll just bring someone else in. And so in the bank, all up, I've got, which it'll show. This will be for the end of round 2. So I'll have 83k 400 once I make the trades that I'm about to do. And this is just projection, roughly. So I'll have a difference of 35,000, hopefully, by the end of it. So, trading rid of them, I'm going to bring in Munro now. 56. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're not playing until a week after. So I bring in Munro. Move short. I'll move Sams, because Sams is going next week. Perth Scorchers, Ashton Agar. there. Jai Richardson, him or Ty, I'm going with Richardson at the moment because he seems to be the popular pick. And then just to bank a bit of coin, just the other 42, Spencer Johnson, who didn't get a game last time, but I'm not overly fussed by that. Like, they're just meant to be on the bench. So yeah, 83k 400. Yep. So that's sort of what the plan of attack is for this week, and then for next week, as it says here, Sanger, Sams, Faruqi, and Majip are gone. And I'll bring in, at minimum, 3 heat bowlers. And maybe Renshaw if he gets a gig, if he's not unwell. If not, I'll find someone else at, I think Renshaw's like 135, so it'll be 170. So I'll be able to pretty much afford any batsman at that stage. So I'm fading Faf du Plessis, so I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not paying up for batsmen. Like if it were next week and I had the spare change and I'd already got everybody who I wanted, then yeah, I would pay up for it. But not this week. I mean, he could go big. He could get a duck. I mean, that's the answer. Batsman. So that's the plan of attack. That's what I'm going to finish it off with. C's and VCs. So on the bowler, yeah, that'll do. Richardson, into Faruqi, into Fazfar. So yeah, that's it from me. Game starts in pretty much 3 hours. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.